Please give it up for the Lawnmower Man, Kurt Green.
I'll be your lawnmower man. Baby, let me cut your grass.
Hi, I'm Kurt Green, and this is the Kurt Green Show, and this is the segment that we like to call Kurt's Crazy Encounters. As a lot of you may not know, when you're a comedian, until you get to those upper echelons, you don't really make a lot of money. So comedians do a lot of things, from selling merchandise to sharing hotel rooms and carpooling to gigs sometimes. And against my better judgment, one time I got a comedian that wanted to ride with me, and he would split the gas and everything like this. And we were on a 3-day tour. And as we were riding or whatever, I have this thing about being on time. If you're riding with me, I say, you can go with me, but as long as you're ready to go when I'm ready to go, have no problem. So I go to the airport to pick him up. The plane is late. I'm a little upset, but that's on the plane. He's not driving. At least I don't think he's driving. He's a comedian, not a pilot. But it's late, so I can deal with that. So I pick him up, we go to the first gig, and and everything is cool. We're friends, we're high five bumping, we're doing everything, everything's cool. So when the show is over, I'm like ready to go back to the hotel, and he's still at the club, and I'm just trying to, be the buddy thing. And, it's like, okay, well, I'll wait until you're ready to go. Well, it turns out 2 hours later, he decides that he's going out with some people from the club to go do some stuff that I don't do. I'm not going to say what that is. I'm not going to say what it was he was going to do, but he was going to go do this. So it kind of put me off that I burnt 2 hours that I could have been in my hotel watching movies. And so anyway, so the next day I'm ready to go at 11 o'clock because we got like about a 5-hour drive. This cat is not ready to go. I'm like, how can you do this, dude? I told you that was the reasons for you being able to ride with me. So now, I gotta wait until he gets up, and I'm pacing anxiously, So then the next thing, we leave. Finally, we get to the next gig. I'm like, dude, okay, here's what happened. I know that was a mistake. We won't let it happen. He's like, cool, I got you covered. We do the next gig the next night. Next morning, I'm leaving, ready to go. Got my stuff packed in the bag. I'm calling his room. Oh, dude, I just slept a little late, man. It's like, wait a minute. Okay, no problem. I got the remedy for this. All right, cool, dude. I know you're a thankful dude, man. I appreciate it, man. You're righteous. I'm like, okay, cool. No problem, man. So I went and checked out the hotel, and I left his ass right there in the hotel, man. I don't know how he got to the next gig, but he got there. And I'm going to tell you what, after that, I didn't have no problem with him riding with me. He was able to get rides, and when I was ready to go, he was meeting me in the lobby. So that's one of the craziest things that I've ever done. But even to this day, I really don't like to share the ride. Call me selfish, call me whatever you want to. But if you're going to ride with Kurt Green, you on Kurt Green time, okay? And that's my Kurt's Crazy Encounter for this week. And I'm going to tell you, you can catch us on blip.tv, on our Facebook page, on The Kurt Green Show. You can catch us on Twitter. You can catch us on iTunes. We are all over on YouTube, but you got to subscribe to us and you got to like us because we want to keep this thing going. So that is my time for this week. Please tune in again. I'm Kurt Green, and this is The Kurt Green Show. Peace.